All right, we're back with another exclusive model tour of the newest development at Hoopili over in Pohaku Estates, which is right by the freeway. And this one's Kapili. So we showed you Alana, we showed you Noho Papa and Molehu. Now we've got Kapili, and the model just opened this last week. And as of recording, this is May 30th, and I have the price sheet for tomorrow, which is May 31st. So we're gonna kind of go through that too today. But what do you need to know about Kapili? Number one, it's gonna be up to 300 new condo units available for sale, which I think we already have about 20 to 25 that have pre-sold, and we have people moving in already next door. So this thing is going along. But for the purpose of this video, you're probably gonna watch this in June, and what's available today will be move-in ready by August of 2025, okay? So really, we're planning for the summer, and you're getting a brand new home. But what can you expect? So it's mostly 2 and 3 bedroom units with almost a garage with every single one, and if you don't have a garage unit with your floor plan, then you're at least gonna get 2 parking. So you know that's for sure 2 parking total. And then most, if not all, also have a backyard space as well that's completely fenced in. So you have a private backyard area to enjoy. Other things to note, just like the rest of their developments within Hoopili, you get top of the line appliances. I mean, we're talking stainless steel whirlpool, beautiful washer dryer stackable units. You really have really nice vinyl plank flooring throughout, which we're gonna show you. And this unit specifically is a 2 bedroom, but the way that it's laid out, you have your entry with your kitchen and your living room behind me, and then you go up a flight of stairs and you have a bedroom, which has its own ensuite bathroom connected to it. So that's really great for like an older teen or like an in-law that wants to live with you or something like that. But that second floor has its own bathroom attached to the bedroom, washer and dryers on the second floor. Then you go up one more flight of stairs and you have the primary room, which really, when you walk into it, it's like much larger than the second floor. You just notice like you're coming into this whole complete space, has a separate vibe to it. And again, separate bathroom in that one as well. So 3 floors of completely different living spaces. And I really enjoy this because it's kind of like if you want to get away from your family, you kind of feel more detached from each other. When you're on the 3rd floor, you're gonna have no idea what's happening on the 1st floor, if that makes sense. So it really feels more private and serene each level that you go. And I love this kind of flexible option. Not to mention the ground floor does have its own half bathroom. So if you have guests staying over and you're entertaining, they don't have to go upstairs to use the bathroom. So like I said, this one's a 2 bedroom with a 2.5 bathroom home, and it comes with the garage. So let's talk price points real quick. How much is this gonna cost you? The least expensive one I have on the list, that's for the 531 release, is at $610,000, and that's a 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 893 square feet, and your monthly HOA fee is gonna be $441.95 a month. So basically $442 a month. That's a really great starting point, okay? And again, this is for August move-in. Now let's say we wanna go up to the biggest one. Well, how much is that gonna cost you? Because now we're talking 3 bedrooms, 1,400 square feet, 2.5 bathrooms. It's only gonna cost you $777,000. Like, you cannot get that on the resale market for this condition and this quality and that amount of space. 1,400 square feet in Hawaii is a mansion, basically. Like, that is really large. And so just recognize the value that you're getting packed in with that price. How much is it gonna cost monthly for your maintenance and HOA? $693 a month. So just under $700 gets you all of that space and all of that living. And keep in mind, garage, people. Like, I think that's so underrated here. When you're shopping resale on a condo that's a 3 bed with a garage, we're easily talking $800,000. So here you're able to get a 2 bedroom with a garage for less than $700. Like, get out of here. These are gonna sell like quicksand. So I really want you guys to consider this. Definitely check out the tour that we have of this specific model unit. We can schedule a time to come in and show you personally. And then let's just recap. If you're ready to get serious and you're like, Marina, I love this idea. I think I wanna compare homes here. How do we do this? Well, number one, I need to know that you exist, right? I cannot help you personally unless I know who you are, what your phone number is, what are we interested in, right? We're gonna have an initial conversation. Then from there, we're gonna get you pre-approved. So whether that's with your personal lender of choice, you have that right here at Kapili. You can choose anyone you want, or you can work with DHI Mortgage, which is Hoopili's in-house mortgage company. So what's the benefit of working with DHI? Well, guess what? They can set their own rates. They're an in-house company. So they don't have to go along with whatever the Fed is doing. They can actually set their own rate. And typically, I mean, 99% of that of the time, my clients get exclusive interest rate deals and seller closing cost credits. So for example, I think just 2 weeks ago, they ended one where they were giving $8,000 back to you as the buyer to help cover your closing costs. So if you're doing a VA loan, I mean, that could be as little as $0 money total for the entire purchase if you're doing the smallest one here. If you were doing an FHA loan, maybe you only need the 25K grand down payment. That's it. So it's really an incentive to help work with you in-house. And then once you get you pre-approved, that's our green light to actually go and reserve one of these units. All you're gonna need is a $5,000 check that goes to the title company money and we sign on the dotted line that I want this unit and I want to move in on X date, and we get under contract. Like, it can happen within 24 hours. So really it comes down to identifying what's your budget, what do we want to work with, and then what are the floor plans that work for your lifestyle, and then reserve it. And then from there, we kind of just hurry up and wait. After it's reserved, there's not a whole lot we can do yet. Obviously, it's still active construction, which we'll show you some shots of that too. This entire area, it's like one big strip in, needs to be completed. So they've done, I don't even know, less than 30 units so far out of the 300. So this is going to be going on for the entire year of 2025 and early 2026. But I'll just say now, like, the prices don't get cheaper as we go on. Each incremental release means the price bumps up slightly. So if you want to get in on rock bottom pricing, you get in on the beginning of the development, okay? And then last thing to note here, I have so much experience in this neighborhood, not just specifically Pohaku Estates, but the greater hoopili that's down below. So if there's any neighborhood questions, experience questions, I own 2 new construction condos ourselves from D.R. Horton. Like, I can tell you firsthand experience what it's like to own, even after 3-4 years, right? Retail market in the future, what does appreciation look like? What does the rental market look like if you choose to rent it out? We can hash out all of those things. So I just want to empower you to take this option seriously as a consideration, but get excited about it because it is something worth being excited. And this is a beautiful model to get inspired by. So I will see you guys next week with another video. Bye.